this week. And we come to you today from Malibu, California. We're at the Firestone Fieldhouse on the campus of Pepperdine University. And the matchup today between the USF Dons and the hometown Pepperdine Wave. And hello again, everybody. I'm Barry Tompkins, my partner, Brad Holland. And Brad, a couple teams really in dire need of a W today.
Yeah, both teams are going, Barry, can we just get a win? You know, they're young, they're inexperienced, and what they're really trying to do now is gain respectability in the league and try to get the highest seed they can for the conference tournament.
Well, we all remember when the team down here, Pepperdine, had a lot of respectability, and one of the reasons was a guy by the name of Doug Christie, who played his college basketball here, went on, of course, to play for 6 different teams in 15 NBA seasons, but 2 times the West Coast Conference Player of the Year and the number 17 overall pick. And it's a pleasure to welcome Doug Christie right here. And Doug, this is where you earn your chops. How's it feel to be back?
Oh, man, there's no place like Malibu, California. First of all, as a kid coming from Seattle, Washington, a lot of rain, I came down here and I said, yeah, this is where I'm coming.
All right, tell me what the West Coast Conference was like when you played here. Of course, you were one of the standouts, but historically, West Coast Conference has produced a lot of very, very good players who have gone on to that next level.
No question. The West Coast Conference is definitely a tough conference. When I first came in, we had Loyola Marymount. There was really some tough teams. They were running and gunning. By our junior year, we were able to really establish ourselves as a team to beat. We went on, I think it was 35 in a row that we did, and I've been watching. You got Gonzaga, St. Mary's, a lot of really, really good talent in the WCC.
How come in that video right there, nobody's guarding you? Nobody's able to guard you. What's that all about?
That's scary because that guy there has hair. I don't know what's going on. Where'd you get that at?
We put it in. You know, it's the magic of television.
That's
we can
right.
do that. You know?
No question.
One thing I do want to talk to you about, Marty Wilson told me yesterday that you had a conversation with this Pepperdine team.
Yes.
And sat with them for an hour, and he said these kids were absolutely enraptured. Can you just talk a little bit about what you said to these kids and what they took away from it?
You know, when Marty called me and asked me, I was thinking, you know, what am I going to talk about? And what he said is, I just want you to come in and you want to relate to them on their level. And we just had a real life conversation about the things that you're going to experience going through from high school to college, and hopefully you guys have aspirations of going farther. But what you got to understand is that when you're in college, you're going to make some mistakes in these things, but what you want to do is you don't want to let it happen time and time again. You know, there was a couple guys who had some instances, and we talked directly to them and let them know about some of my things that I went through as a player, on the court, off the court, college, NBA, and it gained, I think, some camaraderie between me and them, and it was really, really a good time.
Doug, I know you had a lot of great moments here as a Wave, but do you have a favorite one that stands out to you?
You know, it would probably be the night that we closed out as a senior and we won and all of us ran and we jumped in the pool back here. And those are the times where, you know, I just think anything that I think of when I think of Pepperdine, I think of team, because we were a really, really good team. It wasn't just about Doug Christie or Jeff Lear or Dana Jones. It was about everybody involved. And Tom Asbury gave me an ultimate opportunity here at Pepperdine, and I love him to this day for it.
Is this the one big difference between college basketball and the NBA? NBA all of a sudden now, it's fun certainly because that's what you love to do, but it's all about business.
No question. You have to understand that college basketball, the players still listen to the coach, whereas the NBA, you know, everyone's making a paycheck. It's a little bit different, but I just love basketball. I love college basketball. I love the NBA. I love training players. It's what I do. But there's definitely a difference between the NBA and college basketball playing. Now, when we're looking at that, we're talking about a team that was just fantastic. Moved the ball, played the right way, the way you're supposed to play. Sacramento, just many, many great memories.
All right, we had some shots of you right here with the Sacramento Kings. The Kings may be going away. Sad news.
You know, it's bittersweet for me. It's sad because I love Sacramento and I'd hate to see the team leave. But at the same time, I'm from Seattle, and I watched our team leave Seattle growing up with DJ and Freddie Brown and Gus Williams when it left. But, you know, maybe it was a blessing in disguise. They really understood what they lost, and now they really, really want it back. So it's bittersweet.
Mixed feelings for you.
No doubt about it.
All right, Doug, thanks so much for taking the time to be with us.
Thank you guys so much.
Really a pleasure to see you. Looks like he can go out and play, doesn't he? I bet he's got guys recruiting him.
Fantastic shape.
You know, speaking of being recruited, his 11-year-old son was right out here behind us just a few minutes ago, taking a few shots. Looks like he can go out and play right now, Doug.
Well, he's learning. He's 11. He's learning. He thinks he knows everything, well, like most 11-year-olds do.
All right, thanks again, Doug.
You got it.
That's Doug Christie. So many years in the NBA, and, of course, he really did put Pepperdine basketball on the map. They're trying to get back there, Coach. Lauren Jackson, a guy who's been asked to move back to the point guard. Cody Doolin, the USF point guard. Cody has started every game since he walked on the campus here at USF.
Yeah, he's the engine, Barry, that makes this Dons team go. You know, he really pushes it hard in transition. I mean, he does a great job of creating penetration and opening up shots for his teammates. I mean, he's super aggressive once he gets the ball. He comes off on-ball screens extremely well, and he can score. He had 4 3-pointers the other day against St. Mary's. So this Dons team needs him to do a lot of different things offensively with the basketball.
He really has been a catalyst for that team. There's no question about it. And again, it's a case for them of as he goes, so go the Dons. But for Rex Walter, it's been a kind of a mix and match. He really hasn't decided on a starting 5 and stuck with it because really there hasn't been any 5 players that have really gotten it done.
Yeah, watching them play a couple times, Barry, it almost looks like he's the mad scientist. You know, he's trying to find the magical ingredients. So he's doing a lot of different lineups out there, different substitution rotations, just trying to find something that can win a game.
All right, well, when we come back on WCC this week, you know, everybody prepares differently. All these guys that do the sport of basketball prepare really hard. Well, we're going to have Chris McGee and Dave Miller. There they are prepared for their segment right now. When we come back, they're going to tell us who won. My money's on Gator. I don't know.